Mickey's going to fucking start a new battalion off the UDA in Norfolk, and Mickey's going to become the brigadier. Do you see any problem with that, Mickey?
No, I don't.
Good man.
And will you be passing on your training and expertise to him?
You know, Mickey will be passing on his money to loyalist prisoners.
Help yourselves, isn't it?
Up the UDA! How do you open it up for me? Let's Mickey open this. Go ahead. What do you put that down to, Mickey? Mental strength?
Alhamdulillah, didn't have a bot like me.
In the loft conversion of the lottery winner's home is a secret room.
It's a treat to share food open.
No, he's gone the wrong way round, John. Inside it.
Give me a test for sleep. Much I can do it now. One test. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, yes. That's okay. Well, we're still learning, starting there. Fuck. That's not a tripod. Then do him with the hat on back to front and do him without the glasses.
Adair orders photos to be taken, a permanent record of the occasion.
Get the fist right, Mickey. One of your arms like that. This is cool as fuck, yeah.
But this friendship was to be short-lived. Days later, millionaire Carroll traded his detached home for a prison cell after pleading guilty to a vicious assault on a group of young Christians at a gospel concert. Here, in the former East Germany, a group of ex-neo-Nazis have found a new spiritual leader. One member even has a shrine to the man.
Johnny is a good friend of mine, and I like him and his lifestyle, and he's a great man with his charisma, and he smiles every time, and he's so funny, and that's the reason why I have a shrine for him, and to see him every day and let him know he have friends here, and they will stand by him forever. He's simply Johnny, and he's the best.
They've issued an invitation to Adair to visit them in Dresden, and the terrorist leader has accepted. Nick Gregor is a notorious neo-Nazi leader in jail for bomb-making. Despite running a white supremacist coup attempt in South Africa, he's now pledged to go straight.
Nick! I'm fine, you? Good to see you.
Johnny Mad Dog Adair is visiting a loyal supporter inside a German prison. Nick Gregor is a convicted neo-Nazi leader trained in bomb-making.
I have all the posters of you and photographs. It looks like it looks my cell looks like an UFF headquarters. I guess. I thought we need someone like Johnny over here to lead us, and we couldn't find someone like Johnny over here, so we was going to Johnny. You know what I mean? So that's we chose him to be our chief. My struggle is to support you and to protect you, or if you have trouble. My message to this UDA brigadiers is should someone go and shoot Johnny again or attack him or whatever, so we will be able to send 5 guys over to Belfast. That's not a problem. So we have our Jackie MacDonald find and everything. We know where to find these guys. That's not a problem. And we don't need an army to carry out a punishment beating or something like that. We only need a small group of volunteers, and these are guys. They are very well experienced in carrying out punishment beatings and whatever. I know how to create a landmine, you know, or a pipe bomb, and all these things, bobby trap bomb, or you know, all these things. I got teach the things when I was in South Africa in a training camp, and all this stuff. I know how to do this. So I just want to say we have the know-how to carry out a punishment beating even in Belfast. That's not a problem. Yeah,
Johnny, that's us.
you have to enjoy the day.
Yes.
Maybe you bring him to a nightclub, and he can use the money in the nightclub. Yeah, maybe you have to test a German woman. Yes, of course.
After acting as Adair's bodyguard in Bolton, Mick Gregor was banned from entering the United Kingdom. Gregor and his group of supporters see themselves as the German division of Adair's private army.
All these photos. Christiane, you must be really passionate about me and my family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look, there's my children. I wonder who this is. That's you. That's you. That's you.
It's Tina.
That's you.
Adair basks in his international support, a legendary terrorist pin-up assured of his place in history. But he is far from being yesterday's man. Some fear that Adair is already taking his battlefield skills to Underworld Britain.
Adair is as much a threat today. Anywhere he lives, if it be at Bolton, Edinburgh, he will always be a threat. He's a gangster wrapped in a Union Jack. That's all he is.
In his heyday, Adair was a don with a passion, and at the core of that passion was violence.
No surrender!
Well, I fucking loved it. I loved it. I thrived of it. It was my life, Foxy. Of course I loved it. I fucking just was married to it, that organisation. I lived, slept, dreamed, breathed that organisation. That's just the way I was.
Under Adair's direction, C Company are understood to have been responsible for over 40 murders and hundreds of attempted murders. He rarely gave interviews, but could never pass up a good photo opportunity. At his peak, Adair seemed untouchable.
Adair didn't have to ask permission from anyone to do anything. He thought nothing of having to volunteer £100 or £200 to walk his dogs.
Instantly recognisable, Adair made an easy target. On an outing to see his favourite band, UB40, he was shot at point-blank range.
And do you feel you've been quite lucky? I mean, the shot in the head, I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse.
There's not many people get shot in the back of the head and walk away.
A bullet in the head wasn't enough to stop Adair running an empire built on drugs, extortion, prostitution, money laundering, and the distribution of weapons. Adair had to be stopped.
I told him, I'll put you in jail. And he just said to me, you have to catch me first.
John T. Brown led the team who built the case against Adair. The terrorist leader was tailed, bugged and interrogated until finally John T. got his man. Mad Dog was snared.
They started squealing and shouting with their guns and pointing them at all us for to open the doors. The next thing, they started banging at the back windows. The next thing, the back windows went in and they just grabbed everybody that was here.
Now, 12 years later, Adair is free and John T. Brown is in nervous retirement.
He isn't joking at that.
Hey.
He claims Adair tried to bomb his house, something the terrorist leader denies. Today they've come face to face at a neutral location in Manchester.